Hi everyone, it is Miss Amy from Camden Public Library. It is National Library Week this week, and so I wanted to book talk some books about books. So here are some that I have read that I want to share with you today. There are 4 middle grade fiction and then 1 teen YA adult crossover. Good, excellent story. So let's get started. I'm going to start with Mr. Lemoncellos Escape from Mr. Lemoncello's Library by Chris Grabenstein. And I'm in my trusty reading journal, taking back a look, and this is all about a love of libraries and mysteries to solve. There's kids that are locked away in the library, and they have to find different ways to escape. So they have to, it's like an escape room. They have to, they could use all different resources, computer resources, periodicals, books, encyclopedias, dictionaries, whatever they can use to solve the puzzle. So there are tons of different ways to get the information that they need so that they can escape, but they can't cheat the rules. So this is that story. This was also a Maine Student Book Award winner the year that it came out, which was, I believe, 2013 or so. Yeah, 2013. So fabulous, fabulous book. I love this one. So then I have this book, which is The Devlin Quick Mysteries by Linda Fairstein, and this one's called Into the Lion's Den. There are more than one of these, so the main characters, Devlin, thinks she saw a man cut a page out of a book at the New York Public Library. And her mom is a commissioner, and Liza is an exchange student, and she wants to be a detective. And this is the story of them helping to solve the mystery as to whether this man really did cut something out, what happened to the page, where is it, what's going on, and all of that. So, good mystery, and all centered around the New York Public Library. This one is called The Ninja Librarians. This one is The Accidental Keyhand by Jen Swan Downing. And this is a series. There are more than one in this. And it is Dory and her brother Marcus who chase Mo, a mongoose, or like a pet. And they chase him into the janitor's closet at their local library and discover this secret society of librarians. And the library itself can transport and land anywhere where it's needed. So it can go all over the world. And any time in history. So it can go back in history or forward or whatever. So this is that story on that series. So check it out. And lots of adventure in that one. And then this one highlights speaking up and fighting against censorship, no matter how young you are. So this is called Ban This Book by Ellen Gratz. And this is the story about Amy Ann. And she goes to check out one of her favorite books, The Mixed Up Files of Mrs. Basil E. Frankwaller, at her school library, one of my favorites as well. super book, so you should read that if you haven't. And Mrs. Jones, the head librarian at the school, says that she can't because the book has been banned because a parent of a classmate said that she thought the book was inappropriate for the kids at the school. So this is about censorship and about standing up for what is right. And fabulous book. And there are lots of banned books out there, and you can banned or challenged for their content or for material that's in them or mistaken identities, and we've talked about that before. But this is a fabulous book, so ban this book. And then the last one, which is definitely a heavier historical fiction story. This is the true story of Dita Kraus, who was a Jewish girl during the World War II Nazi internment, or Jewish internment that the Nazis did. And Dita became the librarian of a very small collection of books which were shared in Auschwitz, in the concentration camp, with the children there and the teachers. And it is an incredible, powerful, a little scary, a little harsh, hard story, but full of hope, and really a truly incredible story about this real person. And we get to know kind of her in a fictional way, to get a piece of who she was and how she did this, and how she fought against the Nazis in that way, through knowledge. The Librarian of Auschwitz by Antonia Iturbe, and this has been translated from Italian. It was written originally in Italian, but an incredible read. So if you like historical fiction, absolutely a great read. Hugs to you all. Happy National Library Week. Please check some of these out. There are certainly other books about libraries and librarians out there, and I'm sure you know about lots. Hugs. Miss Amy, happy reading.